This tracks our route from Novato to Port Harcourt, Nigeria via Frankfurt, Germany. We're on our way to the 2016 West Africa Project Fair and Polio Immunization Program. Nigeria has a population of approximately 189 million people. It is the most populous country in Africa and 7th most populous country in the world. It's divided roughly in half between Christians who live mostly in the southern part of the country and Muslims who live in the northern part. As of 2015, Nigeria is the world's 20th largest economy due to its oil resources. The recent outbreak of polio is a result of forced migration by Boko Haram. This is after 2 years without a single case of polio in Nigeria. The 4 cases were children of internal displaced people, IDPs, who were not vaccinated. Recently, the government reached an agreement with Boko Haram whereby they will be allowed access to the IDP population to vaccinate the children. Our first stop was to Rivers State Government House, where we were welcomed by the governor. His Excellency expressed his gratitude to Rotary for the effort to eradicate polio and help the less fortunate. Here are the roadside sights as we made our way from our hotel to Government House, led by our security guards. For security reasons, cameras were not allowed in the governor's chambers during our meeting. Later that day, we visited a fresh market. As part of the effort to stop the spread of polio, the local Rotary clubs scheduled an event to raise awareness of the importance of good hygiene and proper food handling. A hand washing station was donated, and its importance was explained to the vendors. Before departing, Rotarians helped clear some of the clogged drainage system, which has been a major contributor to the poor sanitary conditions in the market. Entertainment was arranged to bring the vendors together and to celebrate this event.
And then after that, we will unveil the billboard and then we'll take off from there. So now, where will you
The ceremony concluded with the unveiling of a sign at the entrance to the market. The sign reminds the vendors of the importance of good personal hygiene and the proper disposal of waste. Today, we're off to the Azoba Health Clinic to administer the polio vaccine. We began with a tour of the facilities and then made Dr. Upanoma an honorary Rotarian. We administered the vaccine to over 50 infants. We gathered at 6 a.m. to start the 5K End Polio Walk through downtown Port Harcourt. We began early to avoid the massive traffic jams later in the day and the rapidly rising temperature. We were joined by members from all the local Rotary clubs, as well as a couple dozen polio victims on skateboards, who are members of the national para soccer teams. Fortunately, we completed the 5K walk before the rains began. After lunch, we drove out to the university where we attended the final game of the 2016 Para Soccer Tournament. The players are victims of polio from all over the country. It's as fast-paced as a professional ice hockey game. The governor of Rivers State hosted a dinner at Government House for local Rotarians or international guests and government officials. We were treated to a dinner of Nigerian delicacies and entertained by local performers. The Cheshire Orphanage was started by a British NGO. The center cares for developmentally challenged orphans. There are dormitories, a recreation room, a garden, and training center. A local Rotary Club helps maintain the facilities. Our international group volunteered to paint the administration building as part of a community service project. Our final night in Port Harcourt, we spent with a local Rotarian family. We dined with Professor Winston Belgam and his wife, Dr. Hope Belgam, along with members of their family. Dr. Winston is a professor of environmental studies. Dr. Hope teaches at a local medical university. It gave us an opportunity to learn more about Nigerian culture and lifestyle. Dr. Hope prepared a wide selection of local dishes for us. It was a wonderful way to make new friends and end our visit in Nigeria. The Project Fair was a two-day event where Rotary clubs from West Africa presented their community service projects. This telemedicine machine enables a doctor to diagnose a patient remotely via the internet. For example, the machine can be connected to a patient in Nigeria, while the doctor can review all their vital signs from any place with internet access. During a previous visit to Nigeria, Dr. Steve Miller was told of this orphan boy born with a hole in his heart. Rotarian Steve arranged for the boy to have open-heart surgery in Ghana. The surgery was a success, and he will now live a full, normal life.